Apparently, I'm live. I'll know in a couple of seconds. Yeah, I've been live for 5 seconds already. I had 2 people that were pending to view my stream. And it's the same thing I used to say back in the day when I used to stream literally like 100 times a month. Now I've streamed 3 times since last year, since last August. And the only reason I stopped, really, even though it was a lot of fun, is I felt like it was wasting a lot of time that I could have been using. I felt like I was wasting a lot of time. I could have been focusing on other things. It helps if I can speak properly. See, I can't edit this shit out now because it's live. But it's also more stressful, like I've said. It's completely different than what I call a dead stream, where you upload it, it's dead, it's not live, it's a playback. It's not as exhilarating, it's not as exciting. However, it pays more. The live streaming never did that well. No matter how many thousands of subscribers I get on YouTube, the live stream number has never grown, ever. And that's why when it tells me concurrent viewer of 1, I always laugh and go, is it counting me as that concurrent viewer?
Just pulled off an armored truck heist. They're splitting up the cash.
And the reason I say that is because on Twitch, when you see 1 viewer, it's actually counting you as the viewer, which is pretty pathetic. But I like some of the changes that they have made. Oh, wow, someone said hi. Holy shit. Who is it? Greyhound. I remember you. If I'm not mistaken, your name used to be Hitman. Am I correct in assuming that? Let me zoom in the chat. I got my little old MacBook there on the side that's like a dozen years old. 2 people, that's it. It's a miracle, Ben.
Remember when we had to pull our own heist to pay rent?
Yeah. Feels like
and get used to the 2 people, because that's about all I pull in.
Can we sit back and collect money?
Who trained the crew?
We did.
And who has the crew's back?
You might be boring, but apparently I must be boring too, because
We earned the right to sit back.
I can barely get
You're right.
you know, a threesome going on in the live stream here with 3 people. Remember now, the word threesome is not derogatory. It doesn't always have to relate to what you think it's relating to. It's just a group of 3 people. They could be doing anything. Drinking a Diet Pepsi, having a beer. Ben, do I know you from somewhere? From before? What I do like about the changes they made on YouTube, now that I'm already a couple of minutes into my stream... sorry, I keep getting distracting here. 30 degrees Celsius, I assume? You must be in Canada. Because the good old US of A, I think, still use Fahrenheit. Which is some ancient shit. But yeah, now that I'm a few minutes in, what's fun about YouTube streaming... Oh, nice. Really? I thought you were in Texas. Man, I'm so confused, but that's okay. Nah, I don't think so. I watch your stuff for... Oh, okay. I guess that's a good thing. If you've watched more than one of my videos and you came back, that's a miracle. I don't think most people come back. They're like, fuck this guy, click. Okay, maybe I'll end up finishing my sentence for once. Oh, okay, well, thanks for stopping by anyways. They've allowed it so that the people that are chatting in your live stream, because, you know, I just got so many people. You can have it so that only your subscribers can comment in the chat in the live stream. And that's the same features that were on Twitch that I used to use, because even though I'm small time and I don't get a lot of people in the stream and we can all have a good laugh at that, anybody like Greyhound and a few other people that have followed me for the long time that I streamed will know that I have my moments where I can have 15, 20, 30, even though that's nothing to brag about. It's a lot more than 2 or 3 people. I would get trolled and it would take away from the stream. It would get very, very distracting. I couldn't block people, or I would, but then they would just keep coming back with another account. Now I have it so that only subscribers can comment, and I have it so that there's no time limit. And that's okay, because if people want to keep making burner accounts and they want to make 100 accounts and add to my subscriber count, I don't care. Honestly, I don't. And people might be like, well, don't you want quality subscribers? Listen, I got almost 25,000 subscribers, and I average, like I said, 2-3 people in a stream. It's clear that the subscribers don't really matter. However, what does matter is the algorithm. And I'll explain that in a moment. Time limit is weirder. Well, no, the time limit is good. Right? Time limit is good because you were a part of a few of the streams there, Greyhound, where a lot of people would come in. They did? I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. It would help if I did. Now, I have it on the easiest setting. And the reason I did that, to be perfectly honest with you, is because, especially when I stream and record, I just want to showcase the game. My live streams, my videos, even though I don't necessarily always do much, and there's not always a lot of tutorials involved with them, it's to highlight what the game looks like, what it sounds like.
This is a lot of heat for one armored car.
That's really always been the main focus of these streams. And just chatting, right? I mean, when I used to stream all the time, I think there's only one person in here, Greyhound. There ended up being like people that were chatting on Discord amongst each other, ended up having like a small group of about half a dozen to about 10 people that were what you call regulars, right? And that's where I was like, well, hey, if I can get 10 regular people to watch me, why can't I get 100? Why can't I get 1,000, right? It's not being cocky. It's a fact. It's a numbers game, right? But we saw that after a year and a half of streaming hard 2, 3, 4 times a day, hours on end, day after day, week after week, month after month, consistency didn't pay off at all, right? So it's a little bit of a life lesson that I wanted to share as well while I'm on here, because this is only my 3rd time live streaming in a year. I've only live streamed once this year, and that was on February the 12th of this year. That's it. And then the last time was July of last year, and then August the 26th of last year. Those were the only 3 times I streamed in a year. I used to stream that in a day, right? Yes, tons of game. Well, in real life, I don't talk to anybody. I don't have friends. Yeah, I'm like around 22, 23. I don't really pay attention to the sub count, to be honest. What the hell was that? It doesn't really mean anything. Well, I mean, it means something. It just doesn't mean as much as what people make it out to be. How the hell am I supposed to take them out? Like, hello? Can you make it easier for me to shoot you? It's like my YouTube channel, and I've said this a million times, and I'll keep saying it again because it proves a point. And trust me, it's not a flex, okay? It's really not a flex what I'm about to say, trust me. It's far from it. So whether I had 20 subscribers, so I started YouTubing when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out. That was sort of like my claim to fame. Back then, I was actually getting just as many views as I'm getting now per video, on average, which is like well under 100. And people used to come in the stream and go, look at this guy. 15, 20,000 subs, whatever. He's got 2 people in the stream. It's probably his mommy. And it's like, okay, great. But in the end, I'm still making well over $500,000 a month. Playing fucking video games, sitting on my ass. How many people can say that? That aren't on YouTube? Well, I mean, obviously, it'd have to be on YouTube or Twitch. I just mean, like, there's not a lot of people that can say that. Right? So the day-to-day videos that I put out, they get well under 100 views, but I average 250,000 views every single month. Year after year. This is going to be my 4th year. I average around $250,000 views a month. Make myself a little $600-700 clear in my pocket every month. I'm sorry. That's fucking awesome. You know what my original goal was? To make $20 a month. Let me turn down the sound on my end. I feel like I'm screaming into the microphone. And I'll look at the chat in just a moment there. My original goal was to make $20 a month. I used to pray, oh, maybe one day I'll be big enough, I'll make $20 a month. That'll pay for my World of Warcraft subscription. Well, my first paycheck was like $634. I got monetized within 5 months. Like, I'm sorry, but to me, that was fucking awesome. If I compare myself to PewDiePie or, you know, Markiplier or shit like that, well then, yeah, of course it'll make you want to cry yourself to sleep. But you can't compare yourself to anybody else, right? That's why I ignore or try to ignore what everybody else is doing on YouTube. Plus, I don't want to be influenced by what other people say and do in their streams and their videos, so that I can remain as original as possible. I'm getting my ass kicked. Yeah. Which, again, that's not a... You know what I mean? Like, I used to talk about my YouTube income, and people will be like, bro, man, weird flex. I'm like, it's not a flex. It's a limp flex. Nobody brags about making $500 or $600 a month, US. That's not a flex. I know most people on YouTube, they make that per video, or they make that per day. I make that in a month. In a month is what I make. But it's also about half of what I make on disability, right? So every month I got to report my income and all that shit. But it works out that, like I said before, that just it hasn't really progressed, but at least I've maintained, is I'm halfway getting myself off of disability with doing YouTube. Every little bit adds up. 20 views here, 30 views there. Everybody having a good laugh that I posted 20 videos and they barely added up to 200 views in total. But the algorithm, right? You're scratching that Google YouTube algorithm, and what ends up happening with that is whatever other videos that I have that are popular. I've got tons of videos that are well over 250,000 views. I mean, not a ton, but I have some that are well in the 6 digits. Those videos actually get pushed more because of my consistency on YouTube, right? That's why I can't look at my day-to-day videos and just look at how many views I got, because, like I said, that would be terrible. I upload, what, 2-3 times a day? I might get 20, 30 views per video. So per new video a day, I average under 100 views a day. But my actual channel as a whole brings in about 7,000 views a day. And it's because of all the fucking videos I keep pumping out. I got videos that are like one-hit wonders, if you will. And what ends up happening with that is it's real simple. They keep getting viewed every day, right? If every day I was like, well, what's the point in this video? It's only going to get 20 views. Well, then that's what would happen, right? I never would have made the money I've made so far. So I think we're still at 3. I think it's still just you and me. I think Ben left. Well, see, that's the thing, though. I'm not better if I get more views than you. Somebody else that gets 10 times more views than me, and this is not me being a narcissist. It's okay. It's just a fact. Just because someone does 100 times better than me on YouTube doesn't mean they're 100 times better. They're doing better than me 100 times. But it might sound contradictory to hear that that doesn't mean they are better. I've seen other YouTubers out there that are doing 1,000 times better than me. And I'm like, there's no way I'm not 15% as good as this motherfucker. There's no way I'm not 10, 15% of this guy or girl that is streaming or doing whatever. But I'm doing like 0.5% of what they're doing, right? And it took me a long time to realize, oh, you mean because you're lazy on YouTube? Yeah, me, I'm very aggressive. I've already uploaded like around 4,000 videos. I've done over 1,000 live streams. One thing I do have for sure, which most other YouTubers that are making it, is consistency. You have to be consistent. You can't give up. If I let the trolls win and let my daily view count per daily video that I actually upload get to me, oh man, I would have fucking quit the day I started YouTube, or the week of, you know what I mean? Like I would have quit real early. And that's actually the statistic, it seems like, for most people. They do it for a solid couple of months, they see no growth, they quit. That makes them a quitter, literally. Whereas for me, I streamed hours a day, like I said, for a year and a half, close to 2 years. I did Twitch and YouTube live stream every single fucking day, and it went nowhere. So I quit. But I'm not a quitter. Again, I know that sounds contradictory because, right? I gave it a valiant effort, is essentially what I'm saying. I gave it, like, everything I had. And then it was one of those things where you have to be humble, look at yourself, and be like, you may have what it takes to be one of the greats. But if people aren't tuning in, the word's not getting around through word of mouth or algorithm, then you're done. Actually, you're not done. You never even began, right? And that's just the way it is. When it comes to live streaming, I've definitely gone lazy. Like I said, because when you don't see anything come, it's like, that's insanity. Right? The whole definition of insanity. You keep doing the same shit over and over. Results are the same, they're not changing. At least something like that. I don't know. Right now I'm just driving around doing absolutely nothing. I actually got confused as to why I came here. You see, most of my videos don't even get that many views, right? They don't. Is this some guy I'm supposed to attack? See, these are... I don't even know what you call these. Here, let me show you on the map. I mean, I'm showcasing the game, but again, my live streams are very unconventional. Maybe that's why they're not doing all that great. Police surveillance. Clear threats from the district to increase your... blah, blah, blah. Police surveillance. Okay. And don't forget, the stream is going to look worse than the actual gameplay on your end if you were to buy the game as well. Excuse me. Right? Because I have the stream quality on ultra low latency, and the reason for that is simple. So that the back and forth chatting is really quick. Otherwise, everything that everybody's typing, because, you know, there's so many people in here. Oh, here we go. It would take like almost a minute. The quality of the stream would be nicer, the video. But live streaming is never about high quality, right? You watch a live streamer because you want to interact, you want to talk, you want to find out, you know, about a game. Or maybe the streamer because you like them. I don't know. I just know that I enjoy doing this, and I always have, but I wanted to focus my time more on doing other things. Like I've been working out a lot more, going for walks a lot more as well, since I'm not live streaming as much like in the last year. Just a lot of things I've been able to do. Play guitar more. Upload a little bit more videos on YouTube. Can't really say that's really made a difference, but again, if you quit and you just give up, and that's it.
Oh, no, you don't.
I think the only way I would ever quit YouTube, or like, yeah, you know what I mean? If I ever quit YouTube, it would be because of something drastic. Like, one day I go from making $600-700 a month US to just not making a penny. You know what I mean? To not bringing in enough views per year to even remain monetized. You know that I personally know someone like that used to have more subscribers than me, get a lot more views per video than me, They slowed down just a little bit to do some other shit. And what ended up happening? Their channel got demonetized, and now they're trying to scratch and claw to regain their subscribers and to even be monetized again. They have like $80 in their AdSense account, which is what pays you through Google, because Google owns YouTube, right? Sometimes people forget that. And if you make under $100 a month, you don't get paid. It doesn't mean they keep your money, because people get confused. Like, what? What? They keep your money? No. Let's say you make $99 in a month. You don't get paid. But let's say you... Oh, that's actually really fucking cool. Let's say you get paid $1 the next month. What's $1 plus $99? $100. So you would get paid that month your $100, right? So they have like $80 in their AdSense account that's been there for months. And I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking hilarious. Because ultimately, in the end, they brought that on themselves. Oh yeah, the fire hydrants, they're fucking OP as shit. I made a video on that. People don't tend to fly as much, but cars in the water. And again, it's not a glitch. Look at that. It's just, it's what's called goofy fun. Right? Look at that. I think sometimes people forget the humor. See, you can even spin your car midair like you're doing a skateboarding trick. Anyways. I'm kind of rambling on about nothing, but that's okay. Okay, let's do another mission, because now I'm just kind of fucking around doing nothing productive. So this one wants me to complete... So you can build districts as you play the game. It's actually pretty in-depth. The story is shallow. There's no fucking doubt about that. But you got all these districts, like we took over the church, you're building the church. You know, I've got a thing where I steal food trucks, and that generates a criminal venture. Then I opened up this role-playing Castle Kraken thing, and I could have put that there. I could have put it here. There's like a bunch of places I could have put it, because there's all these empty vacant lots, and you get to pick and choose where they go. So that's actually kind of pretty cool. And when you pick a mission right from your phone, it's really neat, because it shows them to you all in order, non-convolutedly. You just pick it. Oh, this one wants to place 3 more criminal ventures in the city. So naturally, that's going to be locked. We'll do this one. You just make it active. Tells you what your reward's going to be. You always go on your phone. Like as in it rings. Exactly what she said. And then it gives you the waypoint where you got to go. You don't got to think. You just got to do it. And to me, that's cool. You can customize vehicles, cop cars. And the reason I mention that is because like games like GTA, it's taboo. You can't modify a cop car. I think in some games, I think you could still keep them. Yeah, you could put them in your garage, I think. But this one, you could put like a glow kit underneath. Like, it's pretty fucking wild. The level of customization, yeah, that this game has is really deep. I think that almost makes up in some people's mind for a shallow story. The story's generic. It's laughable. It's very grade 3. Creatively graded. I don't know. It's very like, eh. But if the gameplay's fun, I don't want to go there yet because it'll trigger the mission. I'll show you the church that you end up taking over. Am I at the church? Helps if I know where I am. Oh, I am. Okay. I'm just on the wrong side of it. Oh, I see what's going to happen. It'll trigger. I'll go inside here, show you this. I've been rambling on about myself for a while. Might as well talk about the game a little bit. So the crew. Now there's music playing, but I have it turned off because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So they're just kind of grooving to absolutely nothing. That's one of your friends. That's one of them. You can actually come here to edit your crew and your friends. Yeah. Yeah, so these are your friends here. Those three. You can edit their clothing. Can't do much else other than that. But with your main character, you can change them on the fly. You can't do that with other games that have a deeper, more meaningful story. Your crew, you can unlock 40 of them. You can't really customize them, but you can turn them on and off. You can have up to 10 activated. You can unlock 40 of them. You can unlock vehicles for the crew by doing missions. And it's all purple because purple is the color of the Saints. That's the name of your gang. So you're representing, right? So you got this one. You can make that active. You can have 10 cars activated. So you just make all of these active. Yeah, so in terms of that, it's pretty fucking cool. There's no denying that. Anybody who denies that is a lying fuck. You can also bring along people with you. Good, he's working out. Now he just needs to switch to low carb and he could be flexing abs like me. Even though in real life I'm actually kind of a mixture between those two. That's supposed to be what I look like until I wake up in the morning. I still have a tendency to look over there, by the way, because I used to have my high-quality Hollywood production quality DSLR camera. But I figure I rarely ever go on camera. I don't need all the extra fucking gadgets. So I ended up getting rid of it, put it in storage, and I got my laptop now sitting much closer to me so I can read the chat a lot more. See? On the fly. Bam. That's my dude right there. I can look like her, or him, or they. Gotta be careful now in this day and age. How you refer to people will get you in trouble. Don't want to be assuming shit. But these are the generic characters that you play as, and that's why in all... Wow, that was kind of weird how it rendered in quickly. That's inappropriate. Anyways, everybody was playing this character, and I used to be like, I thought you could create your own character. It's probably because during the beta testing, this was the only character that was available. Right? So you have these generic ones. Mine is actually based off of either this character or this one. I can't remember. And then from there, I just molded them the way I wanted. Outfit, body, skin. Like, you can literally do whatever the hell you want. You want to make them look like an alien, the devil. You want them having aluminum skin, silver skin, iron skin, dual metal skin, copper skin. You get the idea? Like, it might be silly and stupid, but it's cool because it's all about options. That's what it's all about. You want hair? Great. You don't want any hair? It actually removes the hair like I do without giving you the stupid stubbled look. No one wants to look like Dr. Phil here. So anyway, so the customization's really deep. The eyes, you can do all this weird goofy shit. Put tattoos on yourself, change your face, your personality, your voice. What the hell? It's been held for review automatically. What's going on there? That's ugly. That's an ugly character. Most of them are. Yes, they are, but I made mine sexy. Right? Because beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You can dual wield at some point, too. You can go to perks once you get really perky. I've unlocked 6 + 2, 8. And at challenge 19, so I've done 8 challenges, you can unlock dual wielding, which is a major perk. I only know because I looked it up. You get these random perks. You move faster when crouching and using fine aim. The vehicle you're driving gains more boost time when you have a near miss. You know, just stuff like that, right? Nothing too convoluted. You got a skills tree. It's pretty simple. You get a couple skills and that's it. Gain temporary health boost and absorb damage from enemies. Yeah, just a few little things again. Nothing too deep in that regards, but overall, it's pretty deep. Yeah. Okay, so let's go do that mission. I don't have a choice because I don't think I can sneak out of there and show you the car customization. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. You won't get me because if you walk too close, it'll automatically I'll just show you the garage really quick. So that's my main car. You can grab any car you want, give them wild paint jobs, glowing rims, the whole thing. And a lot of the customizations are actually free. A lot of them are. Which is nice, which is really, really nice. You can have duplicates of the same car. See, like this one's got a different engine. So I was like, whatever, I'll just grab 2 of them. Right? Like, just so much depth, like I said, to these cars. You can make a lot of them convertibles, put a sunroof on. Like, oh, here's an example. So there's one car, the standard car, and then look, bam, you can modify it and make it look like that. Peacekeeper, police car, because, you know, they keep the peace. We won't get into that. Yeah, same truck, modded differently for a different look. Motorcycles. There's the one that I did. See, that's the one that I souped up. I got the red underglow kit, big rims, you know, that kind of shit, right? Like, you can... What other game can you do that with? It's normally taboo to start editing police cars and shit like that. Like, you normally can't do that. Hey, how's it going? Matthew, or have we met before? That rhymes. I did that on purpose. Can't wait to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection at the end of the month. Yeah, it looks fun. I think there's a new one that came out called Shredder's Revenge, which is sort of like a reboot. And then the Cowabunga Collection is all like the old games from back in the day that I used to play, and a lot of them were really hard. So hard, in fact, that some of them I was never able to finish. I could beat a Dark Souls game. I can beat Elden Ring, but I can't beat fucking Ninja Turtles. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Before anybody's like, get good. It's like, yeah, no, I don't need to. Is that my car? Doesn't look as glossy. I redid the paint, you know what I'm saying? I can't tell. Which one's mine? Oh, I think they're both mine. They are. It kind of like duplicated itself.
So,
whatever.
Idea where they took your car?
If they stole it, they're gonna chop it. But you know Sergio.
Am I correct that the Cowabunga Collection is based on all the old school 80s, 90s Ninja Turtles games? I think I looked at it quickly because I got confused when I saw it coming soon, and I was like, well, wait, we just got a Ninja Turtles game out. I was like, what the hell was that? But I think that one's a reboot. Yeah, traffic's a little stupid. If they see you plowing into them, they don't care. They feel they have the right of way.
I don't get it. Someone betrayed me.
And I thought I missed my turn.
Not that I would want him to do that to you. It just seems easier.
Okay. You think so about the game, or you think so that we've met before? Is this your first time in the stream? I've only streamed 3 times in the last year, but I don't remember if you may have been one of my old, dedicated followers. Whereas, like, Greyhound has undergone multiple name changes. The only reason it's easy for me to remember him, no offense, is because so that was funny. So little people used to watch me regularly, it was very easy to remember them all, right? There's only like half a dozen people. Could you imagine somebody like Asmongold trying to ask him to remember all the fucking people that watch him? Guy's got like, oh, fuck, what was it?
Whatever.
Like 10,000 people, 20, 30,000 people, or something psycho that he averages per stream. I watch his streams sometimes, and I turn off the chat because the chat is all like... It'll give you a fucking seizure with how much text it's like the Matrix, you know, all the letters going. It's like the Matrix on steroids. That is Asmongold live chat. That was a joke. I'm laughing at it.
This is what happens when you touch
And yes, if it looks easy and like I'm not dying again, in case you're new or just tuning in, having a hard time keeping track of all the people coming in, It is on very easy, just for the sake of the story, goofing around, showcasing the game. Is it as glitchy as we thought it was? You know, that kind of shit. I'm not here to try to make this a fucking Elden Ring experience. Although I easily could.
I will fucking end you!
I like the aim assist in this game because you can make it strong where it stays snapped on him. Or you can make it weak, or you can turn it off. There's like 3 or 4 different aim assist settings, and they're really good. Really well implemented. Mechanically, this game is actually pretty decent. It's arcadey, goofy, but it's functional. Definitely not to be taken seriously. Or you're gonna be gravely... What the fuck? Disappointed. Okay, I'm trying to do a fuck... Oh, that's why it's not working. He still has his shields up. Watch this. Look at that move. Like, that was pretty fucking sweet. Okay, it helps if I'm not shooting my own people.
Damn it! It's not here. You must already be chopped.
Oh, shit.
Gotta get to the garage.
That's fucking funny. I want one of those trucks, by the way. I keep trying to find one, but I don't think you can store vehicles during a mission, and it's really unfortunate because it's actually pretty fucking hilarious what you can do with one of these trucks.
We don't have time. Vámonos.
Oh, okay, about the games. Oh, yeah, and I watched you about 2 years ago, and this is the first time since then. Yeah, not much has changed since then. Yeah, like I said earlier, this is my 3rd stream in the last year. Only my 2nd stream this year. February the 12th, just a couple of days before Valentine's Day, was the only time this year I streamed when I was flexing that I got a new computer. Whoops. He's seen better days. One of my biggest pet peeves about the game, actually, speaking of functionality, is when you're done a mission, it sends you back to the church, and usually the vehicle that you were in or standing next to is gone. So I would love to keep this vehicle. I've been wanting to keep it forever, but I can't. Watch this. This is kind of cool. Like, it's goofy. That normally wouldn't really happen to that extent, but it's funny. Just running over cars, blowing them up. Just don't do that in real life, and you're good.
Hola, Gabriel. Where's my car?
It's not here.
No digas pendejadas. We both know.
I made this comment earlier,
I don't think he's gonna tell.
and I'm gonna say it again.
Only fucking lead.
Wait, what did
You
say
find
about
that,
those Panteros? Shoot one in the face and they're dead.
With people with
car.
accents,
And they're nothing.
when they say a word in English that's of the origin's language, their accent gets thicker
This isn't funny.
for the duration of that word. You don't find that funny? I find that fucking hilarious. Fuck with Gabriel's car. Oh, those are interesting tires. Paint style. Metallic paint. Yeah, we'll do iridescent paint. Well, how much more fucking do I gotta do with the car? Like, for real now. I'm done fucking with the car. I think we just have to do one of each, I guess. Exhaust 4, 3.
My car!
There.
What are you doing?
He's not happy. Fuck him. Okay, seriously? Maybe I have to change the body paint. Let's go with this color.
My paint job? My fucking paint job?
Let's make that bitch real glossy, too. There we go. Are we done yet? Okay, I feel like I'm stuck in here. Emblem. We'll just go with changing a bunch of shit.
You don't fuck with the man's grill. You just don't.
All I just did, get over it.
Okay, I'll talk. Sergio took your car to the quarry.
See?
What?
Okay, Sergio.
No. We gotta go. We gotta go
Like-
now.
I don't know. I always found that funny because I speak multiple languages, so I'm allowed to talk shit about people that speak other languages as well. And I don't just start talking and all of a sudden just go, hey, and then today I went to the store there, and then all of a sudden just start talking normally. Like, what the fuck just happened there? I always thought that shit was hilarious.
Drive now to the quarry.
I don't get it. What's
I
that
made
mean?
comments like that on
Means
social
Sergio
media,
doesn't wanna chop my car.
on Twitter,
He doesn't
and
even
some
wanna
people
sell it
got
for
butthurt
scrap.
by the comments
He's gonna
because, you know,
Right over the edge.
that's
There's no
the age
fixing
that we live in.
it. We don't stop it.
Everybody
Trap
gets
set.
offended by everything.
Hang on. We got all kinds of Panteros
It's fucking
up our
insane.
ass.
That's another thing that's been frustrating as well for live streaming and YouTube.
We really pissed
Oh
him
man,
off
I
in this
can't say half the shit I want to say. If I said 1% of what Dave Chappelle said in his special, his latest special, holy fuck, at this rate, I'd be in fucking jail for life. Right? That's some crazy shit that we live in. That's why I said we need a social media platform that's owned by Elon Musk. I might think he's a little bit of a weirdo, but at least he's not a fucking snowflake.
Gonna have to do better than that.
So again, very silly, over the top. I do have the car combat on easy, so it'll take like one body check to blow them up. Again, this is to go through the pacing and the storyline a lot quicker so that I can ensure that most of the missions and whatnot aren't as broken as what I thought they were in that video footage that I showed to somebody else. I mean, even during the stream that I've been on, 42 minutes I've been streaming. Did I crash? Did I have some crazy lag?
Getting close.
Did my arms disappear? Did anything funky happen? I mean, there's been a couple of frame stutters here and there, but I mean, apart from that, it's been pretty decent to me. And that literally, essentially, was the whole take of the fucking stream. Literally. Showcase the game, get a couple of people in that might be curious about the game, ask a couple of questions. Can you do this? Can you do that? So I can help better inform them as to whether or not this or any other game could be something they might be interested in before they plop nearly $100 fucking on a game.
No!
For the people that are in here, is there anybody that owns Saints Row? Or that likes, or yeah, that owns it, or is thinking of buying it? Why is Matthew retracting all his messages? What is going on there? He's leaving all the evidence behind. In the dust.
I drove that car all the way here from Guadalajara. My family's so far away, you know? It felt like I was keeping part of them with me.
I always get confused why people do that
She
sometimes,
never let
because I've noticed
anyone
that in
else
my
drive that
streams a
car.
lot too.
Who?
Actually, let me check
My
something out.
But when chemo made her weak, I drove her around.
And it's funny. According to the
I
participants,
promised her I'd take care of that car.
I am the only one in the stream. But
Ella
we know that
confiaba
to
en
be
mí.
bullshit.
Let's go. We can still catch up to him.
Nah, if Sergio's gonna fuck with my family, I'm gonna fuck with his.
And that's pretty much done for that. trying to figure out what I should do next. I was kind of tempted to play football, Madden. Maybe I'll do that in another stream next year. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe on the weekend, excuse me, or something. I might do a little bit of football and then go back to Saints Row. Do some Way of the Hunter as well if there's a couple of more updates, because that game's pretty glitchy. Actually, it's more glitchy than this one. Let's see. Can't do that one yet. Right. Body of evidence. Place 3 more criminal ventures. Oh, maybe I'll show you that. Really quick. I guess Greyhound's the only one in here. I've always questioned the whole integrity of the viewer count. Even in Twitch. I remember Twitch had like 7 or 8 people watching and talking, but when I was looking, it actually showed everybody. Like, it was so much more accurate. YouTube's always been weird. See, there's your Empire table.
Not bad.
Every square slot you see is a vacant lot that you can build something on. So your church is here. It always has to be there. I decided to put Chalupacabra venture over here. It could have been there. It could have been here. Right? Like, there's a lot of places that you can build on this map. So that's pretty cool. So if I wanted to, say, build something by the water, obviously I haven't unlocked everything from what you can see. But there's a few things. And they cost money. Like, I can't even afford to do that one.
Okay.
Disrupt the market. Start an incubator. A laundromat. Shady Oaks. Insurance company. Waziro's repo. Like, there's a crazy amount of shit. But I like that the locked ones still show you what it is, so you have something to look forward to. So this one I've already built. Don't think you can build another one. Yeah, see, it's already been placed. Same with that one, same with that one. So it looks like all the ones at the bottom are the ones that have already been placed, so they kind of kept them separated. And all the ones at the top here are the ones that I just simply haven't done. And there's only 2 that I can afford. Bright Future. Cheat big corporations by dumping their toxic waste illegally. And the other one that I can afford to build is Shady Oaks, an insurance company. Get in on this fraudulent action with Shady Oaks. Sure. Guitar case launcher. Oh, right. Then it shows you some of the goofy things that you can unlock as a result. Roadkill. Okay, Shady Oak sign. What does this one do? Bright Future crew outfit. Hazmat suit.
Fine.
Right. Let me do this one. For the sake of it. Sure, but I didn't choose where I wanted it yet, though. Did I? Oh, I did. See, I gotta be careful because I don't know where I want to place it. I have no idea where I want to place this shit. Because you can't move them after. That's the problem. You cannot move them. So maybe I'll do this one far away over here. Yeah, I'll do that one way over there. Place the building. 30,000 bucks.
Alright, check it out. Shady Oaks Medical Clinic. Now I know what you're thinking. None of us have medical degrees, but that's okay. Because the whole thing is a front, see? We just have to look legit enough for insurance companies to pay us lots of money for fraudulent claims.
Because I'm assuming the more of this you build, the more revenue you're going to pull in.
She'll help us get the ball rolling.
Hey, Tamira. Welcome aboard. Ready to get to work?
Sure am. My automated claim generation code is ready for beta testing.
What's
Whose
that
blood
now?
is that
It
all over
produces
her?
fake records and documents based on real-world data. It should be good enough to fool the fraud detection algorithms.
That sounds really complicated. How about I just throw myself in front of cars and
What
trucks?
time is it?
And
Oh,
the
10.
harder they hit me, the more money we get.
I'll probably
Sure, if you
actually
wanna
end up heading
die.
out, to be
With
honest.
my
I
system,
don't
all
even
we
think
gotta
there's
do is
anybody
push a
left in
button.
here.
How about I do insurance
I
fraud my
don't
way,
even
and
think
you
there's
do it your
anybody
way?
here.
You're the boss. Just be careful out there.
No, it says concurrent viewers. 4. 5. I think Greyhound fell asleep. Or something. Okay. Where the hell am I? I'm over here. And I also have a fast travel point to unlock that I have to find, so that it doesn't really matter how far all these business ventures are from your main headquarters. It's not like you have to drive all the way back over here, right? You just have to find out where the fast travel thing is, where the icon like this is. Looks like a subway train. Every district has one, and then you can fast travel there. Yeah, but I'm already there, so. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to save it here. I'm going to go for a walk, relax. When I come back, I also have some more recording I want to do on this game, just like regular random gameplay with the higher quality as well. Might do a little bit of Madden as well. Not too sure. Oh, Survive the Aftermath got an update. RimWorld as well. But yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, for whoever may happen to be in here but is choosing to be silent. And I shall be back soon. Not necessarily live streaming. I don't think I'm going to live stream again today. But I'm definitely going to be uploading, and I'm always on Twitter as well. If people ever want to message me about a game or whatever, I'm always on there, and I always got my trusty phone with me, so I'm pretty active on there if people need to get a hold of me. All right. Sure, now that I'm ending the live stream, now I broke my record. 7 concurrent viewers, but when I was actually doing shit, it was at 0. That's very convenient. All right, take it easy, and